Hello, everyone. All right, 8 o'clock, girls' parent meeting. I have to announce that to make sure that people are in the right meetings because we have all our meetings on Sundays and sometimes it's different meetings. Anyway, um, to take my sugar-free candy out of my mouth. Um, so welcome to Sunday's parent meeting. This meeting's just a little different from other meetings. I wanted to connect with everyone and wanted our coaches to connect with everyone because I realized, we've been doing this for such a long time that I take for granted that you just know, the players that roll over from the year previous. So I don't take account at, I don't stop to make sure that everyone knows everybody. So this is just kind of our introduction to our coaching staff, our administrative team, and there's just an opportunity for you guys to ask questions to the coaches or to the coaches and or about the program. So without further ado, I think I'll go down the line. So our high school program's not in session yet. So we will start some October trainings. We'll do a fall tryout, but essentially high school is really the months of March through July. Historically, it used to be year round where we had a fall college viewing. So we had more high school teams during the fall, but for the most part, fall season is mainly for a lot of our high schoolers are training, they're attending camps, they're visiting colleges, and just getting ready for their high school season and then, falling into next season. But our high school coaching staff is myself, um, Coach Strozier, Coach Edwina, Coach Keisha, and we'll typically have between 4 and 6 high school teams. This year we're doing the Elite 40 and Blue Star. We are not doing a local team, so that's different from the past. So that's our high school program staff, and it's a team effort. Everyone's assigned a team, but we for the most part all help each other in our high school program. And also, sorry, I forgot to mention, Coach Daryl kind of helps out with the holes that we may have.
Coach Daryl from Oregon.
Yeah, Coach Daryl from Oregon. And then on the coaching side, other than coaching, these are our kids closest to high school. So we make sure we have a recruiting platform that supports them. And then we make sure we have the training along with the tournament schedule that supports them. So that's our coaching staff. We haven't rolled out what next season will look like yet, but just wanted to mention that. So myself, I've been coaching for over 20 years. I'm dating myself. And I this year I'm coaching the 17U Elite 40 team, the 6th Rising team. Those are my two main teams, and then obviously I help out with other teams that either have new coaches or we don't have an assigned team. So I'm kind of the filler, but I like to touch all the teams. But we have enough and we have a lot of coaching power, I say. So those are the two teams that I'm coaching this year. And just a little background. Played in high school, played at Oregon, played overseas, eight 8 to 10 years until my niece said, stop it. And then fast forward, turned training players into Magic. And fast forward 17, 18 years later, here I am. That's the Reader's Digest version. But all the bios are online. So who wants to go next? We got Coach Dozier, Coach Keisha, Coach Edwina, our high school coaches.
I'm surprised you just didn't call on me.
Coach E, you want to go next?
No. Been coaching for over 30 years. I was sitting here thinking, when was my first coaching gig? And I guess it's more than 30 years ago. It was with my husband back in the 80s. And we coached at the Rainier Vista or Rainier Beaches Boys Club. But anyway, been coaching for 30 years. Just a passion for the game. Did not play beyond high school. So I don't know what else you want to know. I've coached on the high school level as well for Rainier Beach girls basketball. Is that enough, or you want me to talk about other stuff?
What are you coaching this year?
Oh yeah, okay. I'm Seventh Rising. I'm really excited, and I believe I couldn't remember, Vanessa, if it was 15 or 16. You know, I have problems with ages. Which one am I coaching? I forgot.
Yeah, one of them. So
yeah, one of the Elite 40 teams.
Yep.
Very excited about it.
All right. Oh, and I'd like to say also, I forgot we were supposed to say the reason why. I got into coaching because I think I got it from my mom, really. She's a teacher, and I just love teaching the game. I love to take players where they are and then help them get to their next goal. And you'll find that if you've been with Magic or you know of Magic, you'll find that some of our teams, no matter where they start, they always end up being, a lot better and developed. And that's kind of how I was as a player, and always wanting to make people better and go where the best is, compete, and then close the gap from there. So I love teaching the game. I love to get players to the next level. And I think of players as, when I meet them, I think of how can I get them to be the best high school player? How can I get them to be recruitable college players? And how can I get them, the very few, how can I make this one go pro? So I really identify early who your child is in my mind. And then I really figure out a plan to get them to that next phase. And I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Forgot to mention that.
And my reasons are similar. And I think that's why Vanessa and I get along so well as coaches. I like seeing the kid do the best that the kid can do. Not the best. They don't have to necessarily be the best of the team, but the best that that particular child can do. And I love to see it when the confidence grows, and the kid does their best. And now we're getting to a place where kids are coming back, and I'm just tickled pink. I mean, like, we have one kid who was determined to make it pro, had a knee injury, but now she's probably going to be an NBA ref. And so we have a couple of kids that have come back and coached with us that went off to college. So, and they were the best that they can be. And so that just really makes me feel good. Plus the kids keep me young, being around them and interacting. And it's just a fun thing to do.
Yep. Coach Strozier.
Yeah.
Hi.
How you doing?
Strozier has been with us for 18 years, by the way. I just want to
So I've been coaching for a long time, quite a long time. Oh man, a long time. I just say a long time. High school basketball here in the state of Washington. I coached at Lincoln High School. I also coached at Kingston High School, which is over over across the bridge. And I coached the this year I'm doing the 17U Blue Star on the Blue Star side, 17U team. And so I also coach college basketball, coach at Highline Community College. which is up in Des Moines. I coach the Rising 14U. I fill in. I should say I fill in because of the situation what's going on with players who are getting in high school. Coach Keisha usually coaches team, but I'm filling in for it, and I'm excited about doing this. Played high school basketball, played college basketball at St. Louis University. Um, I enjoyed, as Coach said, I've been with Magic for 18 years. And for me, I'm sure most of you can tell I have probably simmered down a little bit because of my situation with my hip and all that, but I am a passionate, dedicated coach. I am passionate about this because when I played, someone was very passionate with me and helped me become the player that I am, to develop and to being the coach that I want to be. And so I'm really passionate, and I'm a dedicated coach who likes to help players unlock their potential. I see potential in every player that comes through Magic. I see it, and I think that we can unlock that in them to make them maximize their performance. And so I like to encourage, and I'm just who I am. I am who I am, and I just enjoy it. And I've, like I said, I've been at 18 years, and I absolutely love being a part of Magic. When I started, I wanted, for me as a coach, I wanted to be with Magic. I wanted to be Magic. I was refereeing, and I saw Magic, and I saw Vanessa and Edwin, those ladies coaching, and I was refereeing. I was like, man, I gotta get to them. And unfortunately, and just ironic, Joyce Walker asked me to come. She was down to help, and she said, I got this being a part of the program. Could you come over and help? Didn't know it was Vanessa and Magic. And when I got there, I was like, oh, this is perfect. So I met Vanessa and Edwin, and I've been there ever since. So this was something and somewhere that I wanted to be. I saw a lot of organizations, AAU organizations, but I knew I wanted to be with Magic. And so I think that's why I've been around for years, because I truly wanted to be with Magic.
Kevin, thank you, because if we would have asked you, or Coach Stroger, if we would have asked you out in front, he's Switzerland. He won't take a side in our arguments. But Vanessa, I won the argument because I told you Joyce brought Stroger.
You did.
I won the argument.
Yeah.
Yes, you got that one. You got that one.
Yep.
All right. Good deal. And Coach Keisha. So Coach Keisha's been with us forever, and does everything for Magic, from post training to recruiting. She's on the high school elite side to high school elite, high school side, and just I'm excited that she's still with us because her kids have now graduated. So I know the time is winding down. So, but anyway, I'll let Coach Keisha kind of give you her background and talk to you about that. Coach Keisha? She loves to talk.
Well, this is, it's going to be short and sweet.
Yep.
I'm Coach Keisha. Started playing basketball when I was in the 5th grade. Played in high school, went to a junior college, and then went on to 4-year. Then moved out here to Washington. Met Coach Vanessa when my daughter was, I think, in 4th grade. My daughter started playing with them. Then I came on, started coaching, and I kind of coach wherever she needs me to coach. And I do this because I love building connection.
And how old is your daughter now?
My daughter is 19, about to be 20 this week.
She's a sophomore in college.
Where does she play?
Oh, brag about her.
She is now at MSU, Midwestern State University in Texas, playing D2 in Texas with her little self. She's very little, but she's out there knocking down shots.
She's skinny, but she's tall. She's taller than me.
Yeah, she is. She grew a little bit. She's like 5'8" now.
Yeah.
So she grew a little bit. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And and Z, we miss Z. Z was she wasn't just a great basketball player. She was a great leader. So she served as kind of Magic's um, captain, not just on the team. She was like Magic captain of the program.
Yep.
So
Kept all the girls in line.
yeah, so she's yeah. So I can't wait for you guys to meet her. She'll be back, and she'll show her face when between seasons. So good deal. Thank you, Keisha. All right. What do we have Coach Sierra. Is she on the call? Coach Sierra?
I am.
Well, Coach Sierra, how are you? She's one of our Magic players who has returned as coaches. So Coach Edwina mentioned before how we love it when they come back to give back. So this is one of our own, and we're excited to have her. Coach Sierra.
Hi. I've been coached. This is my second season coaching. And last year was my first year not playing basketball. So I did junior college basketball for 3 years because I had a COVID year. I actually played for Coach Strozier. That was fun. And let me think. I coached the 7th Elite, and I coached them last year, so I stayed with my group, kind of. And I started initially coaching because my sister plays on the team, and I was going to her games, and I was kind of missing basketball, because once you end your basketball career, there's a time where you kind of don't know what to do with yourself, and you're like, I still love the game, but I don't know. I don't think playing was in the cards for me anymore, just because I wanted to be an adult so bad, which is a different decision that I shouldn't have made. But besides that point, and so I think it was really fun to be able to step in and help in that. And I'm very excited to be the head coach this season and going forth. But although I'm new to coaching, I'm starting to see how much fun it is, just how you can see somebody grow. Like one of my players mentioned something to me that I told them last season about defense or something. I just love how I'm actually making an impact on these girls, and how I can see the growth that they've made and things like that. And I think it's really special just to see. And that's why I like the younger girls, because they're at that age where it's like it's starting to get real. Once you get into 8th grade and 9th grade, the ball starts rolling and it goes fast. So I love the age group I'm with, and just how they're starting to become their selves and everything's starting to click. And I think it's really beautiful to see. But I went to Curtis, so go Vikes. And I played there all 4 years. And I started playing basketball mainly in 8th grade. And then I joined Magic my 10th grade year. And that was the only AAU I ever played. So I only played Magic 2 years, but it was a great 2 years. So
Yeah.
Good deal.
And you learned quickly for starting the game so late.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Yes, she did. Good deal. Yes, we love it when they come back. Matt has a different story. He's coaching, he's not coaching. Hey, Matt.
Hey, how's it going?
It's good.
Coach Matt. So I'm going to be helping out where I can with practices and stuff. I work night shift, so I'm there at practice, helping out at the beginning of practice. I will be helping with the 6th premiere, and my daughter plays on that team. And then she also plays on the 6th Rising group. So I've been playing basketball my whole life. I went to Nassau and Suffolk Community College down in New York, from Long Island. Grew up there, and then I moved out here. Got my daughter Ava into basketball from watching me play, and I actually am still playing. And we actually have a Magic Dads team, which is kind of funny. But it's a good little team. But all in all, I enjoy watching the growth of all of the girls that play. It doesn't matter which team I'm I'm watching or which team I'm coaching or what team I'm around. I just love the game of basketball, and I've, always played since a very young age. And I think being around the girls has been a big boost uh, to me, just in personal sense. But I think all of these girls are going to be great players, and I think I have a little bit to offer, just being that I'm still playing and I still see things a little bit different for each girl. They all have their specifics that they're very good at, and I enjoy kind of giving them a little push and bringing it out of them. So yeah, that's it.
Good deal. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Matt. Do we have Jacob on the call? Coach Jacob?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey.
I'm gonna show my face just cause yeah. How you guys doing? So
Doing good.
What is that?
Said we're doing good, Jacob.
Okay. I'm Coach Jacob. I just started coaching with Magic this past March. So yeah, a little less than a year coaching with them. I have two daughters that play for Magic. I have a fourth grader and a third grader. Last year I coached them. They had a combined team, second and third grade team. But this year we're trying to split them up. So, but I'm coaching for the fourth graders mainly, help out with the third graders. I offer to help out wherever I'm qualified to be coaching at. So probably just the babies. But I've been playing basketball my whole life, really. Kind of self-taught basketball player. Was always on the playgrounds, never really watching TV, and then yeah, just grew to love the games. It's probably my passion. It is my passion, actually. I played all through high school. Didn't play college ball, but still play now. I'm actually on that Magic Dads team with Matt, Coach Matt.
Point guard, right? Pass first point guard?
Pass first point guard. The smallest guy on the team, but I got the biggest mouth.
Fair breed. I like it.
No, but yeah, I mean, I still enjoy playing the game. The reason I decided to coach was peer pressure, mainly. Other parents, well, not really peer pressure, but no, I'm glad I started to coach though. I think I'm young enough to still have the energy to run with the younger girls, and still have that positive energy for them that they can kind of feed off of. Me having two daughters, it kind of gives me that experience with being able to relate to the younger players and to understand like how they're feeling, where they're coming from, and how to coach them, because I've been coaching my daughters. So that's been probably the biggest blessing for me as a coach, is just being able to watch these younger girls grow, get better, and then just the confidence that they build, from the first practice until now. You see it. I'll crack jokes a lot, but I'm learning to be serious. Like I know it's all about fun, but with basketball, I want it to be taught the right way. And if I can teach it the right way, they can understand that and they absorb it, then that's all I can do as a coach. So, but no, I'm having a great time though. I enjoy it.
You're doing a great job, Jacob.
Definitely.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Yes. Good deal. Coach Daryl, is Coach Daryl on the call?
Hey, Coach.
Hey, Coach. How you doing?
Good. Hey, I'm Coach Daryl, second year with the Magic family. Last year was my first year helping with the fourth graders. I helped with the fourth elite with Coach Jacob, coaching the split crew. This year I'll help coaching the fifth rising. Very excited about this group. See a lot of potential with these guys. I also have a daughter playing, Malia. She was also second year, started out last year with the fourth. She's also playing with the fifth rising this year. The reason for me coming to Magic, I had a friend of mine named Tim that's been with the program for years. He had two daughters. I think started there maybe fourth grade through high school. Both graduated and got college scholarships through the Magic program, which was excellent. Also have another friend, Chris, his daughter Sierra, also is through the Magic. I think she's also still with the program. Mm-hmm. So a lot of connections outside of Magic that brought me to Magic. When my daughter got a little older, she's 10 now. Expected to bring her a couple years ago. The COVID stopped that process. So we came in as fourth graders. I'm excited for this fifth grade year. I'm from Tacoma. I played a lot of basketball growing up, boys club. Didn't have a lot of AAU growing up, had a lot of select basketball. So select league, boys club league, junior high, high school. I went to Lincoln High School. I was there before Coach Strozier. Graduated, had a little bit of junior college play and little Division II play myself.
You know, Tim's second daughter is the one we expect to make the WNBA. She's going into her senior year now.
Yeah.
She probably has another year because COVID added a year.
Yeah.
She's at Grand Canyon University. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you should make it for sure.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Daryl.
You're welcome.
Good to have you. Archie,
We have sorry.
We have Archie on the call. I don't know if he's on the call.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Sorry, we just got back. Also, I didn't catch the first part. We just giving a little background.
Yeah, just a little background, and then who your daughter is, and then kind of your role with Magic.
Okay. So, yeah, Coach V said I'm Coach Archie. My daughter is Camille Leva. She currently plays on the 6th Rising, the 6th Premier, and will be part of the 5th Rising team as well. So my role, I initially coached the 4th Rising team, which is the new 5th Rising team. Decided to take a little step back and just be an assistant to Coach V with the 6th Rising and Premier as well. I'm taping games and kind of just helping the new girls get acclimated into the system and like the small little details stuff, which is what I really enjoy. I actually don't have a lot of basketball as far as like school wise, but love the game, played it a lot, played it in high school and junior college, just the intramural stuff, but love the small parts about the game, the intricacies, the detail work, stuff that, you can have all the athleticism in the world, but if you can't get the details right, then what are you really doing? So that's what I really like to talk about with the girls and with my own daughter in particular. Other than that, we've been with Magic for just over 2 years, and it's been a great transition. My daughter has really enjoyed the process and has really grown under Coach Vanessa's coaching and the other coaches she's dealt with as well while being in the program. I truly believe that with as many games as she has gotten to play with a lot of the teams, she's just continued to grow, and it's taught us as parents, not just about the coaching, but the patience for what comes out of this, a program like this. So we've been very patient. We continue to be, and she's shown the progress that we're really happy about. And she just loves the game, and she's just really enjoyed it, and the friendships that she's made with the other girls as well. So if you do have a younger daughter, maybe there's a little bit of impatience, have the patience for it. She can always come talk to Cam, and my wife and I, Michelle Ann, and I are always at practices too, so you can always come up and talk with us as well. More than happy to answer any questions or even just to, talk about whatever. So we're there for you guys too. That's it.
Thank you. And we have one other coach, a couple of coaches, but one other coach, but she's working right now. And that's Coach Leasia. And for those of you who have been around, you know her. She does a lot of the trainings and helps us work with, and she's doing the younger team now. I want to say third grade team now. But she's over the years, it's been almost 8 years or so. She's coached different levels with Magic, but with her now high school job at Emerald Ridge, she is now she trains for us, does the Friday night trainings, and then she's coaching the third grade team. But just like the rest of the coaches, shares a passion for the game, loves to teach, and is invested in your child. And I think that's the common theme of a lot of our coaches, and that's what draws me to the coaches that we have, that they love to teach. They'll take your player where they are and help them get to where they want to be. And it's not just about one coach, one style. We do teach a system, but it's good for all our players to hear different voices and be able to be coached by different players. We feel like that prepares them for high school, and it definitely prepares them for for college. So I hope this helped with returning parents, new parents.
Vanessa, I'm going to interrupt you because we have a couple more coaches, Coach Justin and Coach Terrence.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. My bad. Sorry.
Yeah, I wanted to. I also wanted to. She's a former player, but make sure not Aaliyah, so because she helps me out. So
I'm
not
sorry.
Aaliyah on the line.
My bad, guys. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Coach Justin. My bad. See y'all on the call.
Yeah, he was on the call a minute ago, Coach Justin.
Coach
How
Terrence.
about Coach Terrence? Maybe they had to pop off. And how about
Not Aaliyah. I don't know if she's on or not.
we took too long? They got off.
Okay.
She's a former player, so.
All right. Well, we can hold on. I lost you guys.
Maybe on the next call they can talk a little bit about themselves next Sunday.
Yeah. So we have Coach Nanalia, who's a former player of Magic. She's returned and she's helping Coach Strozier with the 14U. And then we have Terrence, Coach Terrence, as well as Coach Justin, who are helping with rising 7th grade teams. So yeah, you'll and most of I think we're updating our coaching on our website. But if you want to read more about who's coaching your player, just jump on our website and their bios are on there. But we'll make sure to get them and acknowledge them the next call.
And last one is Coach Tarsha. I don't know if she's on the call or not, but Coach Tarsha had a daughter with our program, and is also helping out.
Good deal.
That's everyone.
Yes. So I apologize for missing a couple, and I think we have a few more too that we've missed, but you got most of them today, and I hope that helps parents really understand who's behind helping your kids. We have coaches meetings every Sunday, and we want to coordinate and make sure we're on the same page, bounce ideas off each other, talk through some things, etc. So it's not just our coaches showing up for practice. We're really invested in their future and their development. And it's a great team. It's a great team of coaches. So I hope that helped everybody. Does anybody have any questions for our coaches?
I have a question, Vanessa.
Sure.
What will you do? I see that you're planning on having 2 17 teams. Are you planning on having 2 16 teams? And why are we playing 2 different circuits, Blue Star and Elite 40?
Well, good question. We actually signed a contract with Blue Star, so we have 2 more years under the Blue Star circuit. And then last year was our introductory to Elite 40, and we were invited back. Elite 40 just offers a broader platform against the EYBLs, against the EYBLs in the building. All the top Adidas teams are in the building, all the Under Armour teams in the building, and Elite 40s in the same building. So this is more top tier. So the people that don't make Tree of Hope, they should be with us. And then we want to be able to also offer Blue Star, and Blue Star is also D1, D2, D3, all the divisions. So we're just offering those two platforms. One, because we're contractually have to keep Blue Star, but two, we feel like we have players that can play at this level, and then we have players that can play at that level. And we have the coaching staff to support it, which is why we're doing two platforms.
And just a point of clarification, the reason Vanessa mentioned Tree of Hope is because they have the EYBL contract. And so usually EYBL stands for Elite Youth Basketball League, sponsored by Nike.
They can only take 10 girls on each team. So there's a lot more talent there. So
and there's usually only one EYBL team per state. So we're saying, EYBL can only take 10, but you can come with our program and still play the same level of competition.
In colleges, everything. So we're excited about that.
What will happen if you don't have enough to play in like the 2 17s and 16s? What will you do?
We always figure it out, but we'll play Elite 40.
Yeah, we'll play Elite 40.
It's the best opportunity for our girls.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Any other questions?
Well, thank you, guys. This meeting's recorded. I will post it again for the ones that came late, or you just want to hear it again. All right. Thank you, guys.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Good night.